Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Kelly. This is a pick a card reading. I want to say that this is timeless. Whenever you watch this will be divine timing and the right time for you. I will pause this video to then show you the 3 packs of cards and the crystals so you can make your choice. I will then pause the video again to get the camera back in the right place to do the reading. So this is about how your person feels about you at this current time. As I say, it will resonate with the time you watch this. Okay, so I hope you enjoy, and I'll just, as I say, show you the cards and the packs first of all, so you can choose which one you feel drawn to. Okay, so the 3 packs in front of you, this one is Rose Quartz and it's the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot. The next one is Rhodenite and it's the Art Nouveau Tarot. And the third one is Aventurine and it's the Cosmic Tarot. So take your time, focus on the packs, and whichever one you feel drawn towards, then that will be the right reading for you. Okay, I will give you more information about each of the crystals and how certainly they will resonate with the reading as well. So I'm going to pause just for a moment and then bring the camera back up. So I will put timestamps at the bottom of the description so you know when each one is beginning. Okay, so the first reading, as I say, this is Rose Quartz and Rider-Waite Tarot. So bear with me, this is messages and information about how your person feels about you. How your person feels about you. Okay. Wow. There's some very mixed energies here. Bear with me a minute. And often, you know, when there is love and emotions and heightened feelings, there can often be a lot of fears involved. So first of all, you have the Ace of Cups. So there is definitely an outpouring of feeling and emotion between the two of you, genuine feelings of love and affection. And the card that sits beneath that is the 3 of Cups. So this person does feel love and affection for you and sees genuine potential here towards either commitment or long-term future. Whether you want to settle down and get married, whether that's the goal, or whether you just would prefer to live together, but this is definitely genuine outpouring of feeling and emotion, and they can see there's a future here with you. But the recent energy is the 9 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords, as it looks, can be sleepless nights, nagging worries, circling thoughts, reliving events, a situation going either round and round, well, round and round in their mind, basically. They are reliving events here. It feels to me as though there's been words that have been said that have been hurtful or upsetting. And I'm not sure if that was just a kind of quarrel or an argument between the two of you. The card underneath is the Lovers. And the Lovers card is certainly saying love, romance, relationships, but a choice and a decision. So either this person is really worried about a choice or a decision that they need to make, or they are very worried and concerned about your choice. So you could find yourself choosing whether this person is what you want and what you're going to be happy with, or if there have been quarrels, arguments, problems, you know, this person is worried, as I say, it could be just in their head that you're not going to choose them. Okay. You have got communication coming in quite soon. The Eight of Wands is fast communication and making plans. Bear with me a minute. Okay. Right. You've got the Empress and the Emperor in this reading with the Lovers, the Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You know, I really do feel that this can end really well. So both of you represent the other person's dream of a life partner. You tick the boxes for them, they tick the boxes for you. So it really does feel as though, you know, you're going to stand by them, support them and encourage them, and they're going to do the same for you. But the reason I hesitated for a moment or two is that you've got the Seven of Swords in the past. So the Seven of Swords is someone running away from their feelings or emotions. They may have feelings for you, they may want commitment, but there's all this anxiety, and there's been some kind of traumatic event or experience in the past that they have a tendency, your person has a tendency to deny their feelings of love and emotion. And you know, it's very easy to turn your back on someone and walk away from them if your feelings are overwhelming and you'd rather not be feeling that. So it does feel to me that this person walked away in the past. They may have, I don't want to say hedged their bets, but they may not have made a commitment to you or be in an exclusive situation in the past. And so they may have kept secrets or not been entirely open and honest with you. But it does feel to me as though this person has made a decision between you and another person. And it could have been a person from their past. And as I say, what I'm seeing is this offer of love. But they're all up in their heads thinking that they've messed you about in the past. So even though they want to come back in, they're not sure if you will choose them, as I say. And they can be reunited with you and get back together and have what they wish for. Or whether you're going to choose somebody else. Okay. And you know the difference is now, whereas in the past they kept sort of hedging, well I say hedging their bets, but they weren't making commitments. They weren't being really open and honest with their feelings and emotions with you. And maybe they weren't ready either to work at a relationship or weren't emotionally ready to face their fears. The Eight of Pentacles gives more information. It's basically saying they are now ready to work at this. Which is brilliant. I mean, obviously the person you're asking about is deep down the person you want to be with. And so, as I say, Ace of Cups, genuine outpouring of feeling and emotion. Three of Cups is this person wishes and hopes for commitment and a future with you. The Lovers card is about reconnecting, getting back together after I feel they messed you about in the past. They now realise your worth. You're the Empress or the Emperor, depends on whether you are male or female, but either way, they now recognise that there's no one like you. Sometimes the grass can be greener elsewhere, or, you know, as I say, the person's not ready. But it's only when you haven't got something that you really recognise what you've lost. So, really positive. I'm actually just going to draw one last card. Well, not even draw it. I'm going to ask for one last card with regard to this situation. But I mean, I don't really need it, but I'm going to just get one for influences. Oh wow. Well, two came out, one under the other. Got the Six of Cups. So this is reconnecting, reaching back into the past to build for the future, getting back together. There is still something left to build upon between you and this person. Things do need to change. It can't be the way it was in the past. As I say, you need someone that knows you're the one and that they want to be exclusive and move forward into a commitment with you, whatever you agree that to be. But this is saying both of you need to change. And you know, sometimes people can be a little bit fickle, not know what they want when you're keen. So just a tip and a suggestion in this situation, when this person comes back in, just be a mirror, just reflect back what they're giving you, no more. Do not instigate things. Let them work at it as they're prepared to do. It's showing here they will. And actually, yeah, just reflect back what you're given, no more. They are then in a position of keen. You are in a position of caution, but when you start making efforts to move things forward before they're ready, this person could get that kind of and run away again. So let everything be their decision. You've also got underneath that the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands is victory. This is good news coming in, placing you in a stronger position. So if this person's not been open with you about how they feel, you're going to get a declaration of love. This person will be telling you how they feel about you. This is a lovely reading. Okay, fantastic. So you've got the crystal rose quartz. This is unconditional love. So my suggestion is, if you have a piece of rose quartz, either wear it, keep it on you or in your pocket. In your home, if you've heard of Feng Shui, at the door to any room, the far right hand corner is your relationship corner. Put a piece of rose quartz in that corner to actually really enhance your love relationships and bring that love into your life. Not only is it unconditional love, but it's infinite peace as well. It really will calm and reassure not just you, but this person of their fears and their worries. Especially, it can heal traumas and crisis. As I say, it calms and reassures. So, you know, when this person does come forward, give them a piece of rose quartz. Tell them to keep it, keep it with them, or even give them rose quartz. If it's a man, it's a bit girly, really, but you know, even a piece on a key ring or something is quite nice. And that's a way of doing it so they don't realise that you're trying to heal their wounds. Okay, so That's lovely, really lovely. I don't think there's anything else to say there. You as a partnership are the Emperor and the Empress. You've got the Lovers, the Three of Cups, commitment, the Ace of Cups. So this is really about divine timing, that this person, when you first met, they weren't ready. They either hadn't healed emotional wounds, it wasn't quite divine timing, but this looks brilliant. Okay, so you've chosen pack 2, which is the Art Nouveau Tarot and the crystal Rhodenite. Rhodenite is equally for the heart chakra. All of these stones are really good heart chakra healing energy. I will give you more information about that stone after I've got the reading and clarity about how your person feels about you. Okay, so bear with me. Okay. Okay. Well, I do want to get more cards coming quickly. More cards and information first of all before I give you too much information. But I've got the King and the Queen next to each other of Pentacles. Pentacles, the King and Queen of Pentacles are grounded energy. So there can be earth in the natal chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, if not sun sign, ascendant or other planets placed in earth. In fact, sometimes if there is an actual lack of an element within the natal chart, that element then floods through the person. So they can be kind of 10 times maybe more determined, or 10 times the earthy qualities. Part of the earth qualities can be stubbornness. And that was the word that came to me when I saw these two people. Bear with me, because I will show you the cards in a moment or two. I just need to get a little bit more information first of all. Okay. How does your person feel about you? How does your person feel about you? Okay. How does your person feel about you? One more card. They're emotionally torn in two directions at the moment, but again, I'll come on to that soon. Just outcome card for how this person feels about you. How this person feels about you. Okay. Okay. Right. Now this is interesting actually, because in this pick a card reading or pick a deck reading for how your person feels about you, there are two people here, different energies. First of all, bear with me. So that kind of complicates things slightly, but bear with me. There's the Queen of Pentacles and here's the King. So the King is very direct, likes to be in charge and in control. The Queen is actually slightly turned away. So there's kind of body language at the moment that this person sort of not very happy. And so, right, so your person, I feel, male or female, likes to be in charge and in control, and feels, because there's been problems, you've got 2 5s in the recent past. This can be within the last 6 months, events leading up to where you are now. And first of all, the 5 of Pentacles is the love you wished for was not coming to you from the person or direction you most wanted it to come from. So, you know, there must have been some kind of break within the relationship, time apart, something went wrong, and after this, the 5 of Wands shows there were arguments, bickering. You know, when there's a row or something goes wrong and you've got your opinion and they've got their opinion, and this stubborn energy means that neither of you were progressing or getting anywhere, nothing was changing, and you couldn't find a solution here. So it feels to me that after a time of bickering and arguing, and I don't feel that, you know, I'm still getting this sense that the 2 of you weren't together during this period of time. I then feel the communication stopped, and it just feels to me that both of you got fed up with arguing, and this is why, you know, the King and Queen of Pentacles, one person is very determined to be right, looking ahead, and the other person is thinking, oh, I've had enough of this. So I'm not sure if it was initially you that stopped communicating because you were fed up, or it was a bit of both. But the good news is you've got the Ace of Wands in the near future. So the Ace of Wands is a new beginning, communication coming in, something exciting. You know, you still got strong feelings for each other. That's very obvious here. But the energy of Pentacles is everything happens quite slowly. So it's usually quite out of character when you get wand energy, which is quick, you know. So it does feel to me that within the coming week, there's going to be communication and an invitation. So you can find yourself meeting up with this person. Okay, bear with me. So the energy here, to give you more information about the current circumstances, I'm just sensing that male or female, you are going to be feeling a sense of victory quite soon. Not necessarily in a way that you feel you've won an argument, but just that stepping back from the situation is giving you clarity and the other person, and that now they're coming forward. So this is, again, communication from a distance, placing you in a stronger position. So even though you're asking how this person feels about you, or you want to know, their actions are going to be showing you in the near future, because they're really coming forward towards you. Now this is what kind of well, not necessarily confuse me slightly, but makes things slightly complicated, is that you've got 2 kings here, and because they've come one beneath the other, and then there is the Chariot. So this person feels you're the one making a choice between 2 people. So I think they are aware that there is somebody else around you. That might be quite a recent energy, and this might be the motivation and the reason why they've come, rushing back towards you because they're thinking, oh, I could lose this person. So the Nine of Swords is about nagging worries, circling thoughts. The Ace of Wands is above it. So that tells me whether this is, they're ever so fiddly told. That tells me that whether this person has found out that you've met somebody else through either social media or through mutual friends or family members, they've heard about this, and that has made them have sleepless nights and worries. And so, as I say, they're coming back in. So I do feel that because you were fed up with being either ignored, or this person wasn't making enough time for you, or the situation ended, there was bickering and arguing, and you very wisely, I feel, decided, right, I'm moving on. And you have met somebody, and that person is really keen on you, so you've got options here. And as I say, the Five of Pentacles is showing that ending in a relationship. For a while you weren't sure whether the love you wished for could come from the person that you're asking about today, or whether you need to move on, or did need to move on to meet somebody and start a new beginning. And then underneath this you've got the Chariot. Oh my goodness, you are going to find yourself torn in two directions. So you got this new person, and actually, he's really interesting. I get the sense that this is a person that is intelligent, good communicator, lovely eyes. Potentially, if this other person, if you didn't still have residual feelings for this other person, I can see you really moving forward with a new connection. But the reason that you're torn in two directions is you still have feelings for this person. And as I say, because you're coming up as both the Queen and the King of Pentacles, you've got the same goals, you have the same energy. There's been problems, but other than those problems and what's happened, I think both of you know deep down that if you can drop the stubbornness, this can work. So, as I say, the other message is the Chariot is someone coming forward, his inner feelings, his hopes and wishes. He's travelling quickly, swiftly towards you, and hoping that you don't choose the other person, hence why he's quite stressed and worried. Okay. You are in such a strong position. This is why you feel this energy of victory. That is kind of like now your choice, really. This person wants the Three of Cups, which is the outcome, and the Three of Cups is commitment, settling down. This person is obviously feeling that this competition has really made him realise what he wants, or she. Okay, as I say, male or female. Okay, so your choice. Wow. Now, what I will do is just interpret these additional 2 extra cards that you have. Okay. Sometimes when a relationship kind of goes off the rails, it ends and things become really difficult. Sometimes you just feel that things went too far. And the Ten of Swords can be a feeling of betrayal, feeling stabbed in the back. Not just wounded, but the fact that this person's actions may have destroyed or killed off the love that you had for them. And so any kind of betrayal, especially if this person is not admitting or telling you the complete truth or opening up about a situation that caused all these rows in the past and why you split up, if you don't have complete honesty, you cannot build from a position of trust and start again. And so, you know, this offer of love, which is the Prince of Cups or the Page of Cups, this offer of love, I think might not, for some of you, be enough, to be honest with you. And it's really interesting. Sometimes we want to know how someone feels, because actually they hurt us a lot, and after it ends and then they want to come back forward into our lives, you know, it's as though the spiritual lesson is learnt here, because what we give out, we get back. For some of you, you are going to choose commitment with the person that you're focusing on, and you will feel in your heart and soul that they were always the one. For some of you, though, if this person does not really open up and tell you exactly what happened so you can build on the trust, then you could be choosing this new person. Okay. So just to tell you about Rhodenite, it's actually an emotional balancer, so that's really good. In a situation where you've got to make a choice between two people, balanced emotions is probably a really good position to be in. It does nurture love. It does also clear the heart chakra, and any shock or traumatic experience, it can heal. So, as I say, if there has been trauma with this person in the past, this stone can heal that. Whether you heal it and let it go, move on with someone new, heal it, forgive, and make a commitment with this person. But either way, this crystal will help you overcome and let this go. So it does calm and reassure, and as I say, it heals trauma and past crisis. So if you want to get a piece of this, it's Rhodenite. That's really pretty. Okay. Right. Okay. Okay, so for those of you who have chosen Pack 3, the Cosmic Tarot, and the Crystal Aventurine, again, this is for the heart chakra. This crystal not only comforts, but it generally harmonizes as well, can calm down anger and irritation, and it stimulates emotional recovery. Okay, so I'll talk to you more about the crystal after. So how does your person feel about you? 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 Okay, how does your person feel about you? Right, I do want to say that I feel, for some reason, money or financial matters has got in the way of this relationship. Somebody's feeling drained financially. Bear with me. How does your person feel about you? I just want to get a few more cards and then look at the situation. Yeah, there is definitely a lack of communication. You're not seeing eye to eye over money or financial issues. And it feels like time is running out, pressure is building, and a solution needs to be found. But I want to say, don't push, don't force a solution. That's not necessary. Something will happen, but from outside. So there's going to be a shift or a change in some way linked to money or finances, but you're definitely not seeing eye to eye. So there's a general lack of communication at the moment. I do want to say to you that it feels as though your person knows that their behaviour is to blame, but that they choose not to discuss it. I feel you've wanted communication, you've wanted to sort problems out. They choose not to discuss this situation because deep down they know if they do, they'll end up losing the argument, look stupid, and be expected to change. So they don't want to go in that direction at all. So they're probably refusing to discuss money or a financial situation. And it is a problem. As I say, time is running out, pressure is building, a solution needs to be found. Okay, bear with me. Okay. I also want to say that although you may be feeling drained of energy by this situation, you've done enough. So it's now time for you to put your feet up, take a break, recharge the batteries. And deep down, this person knows you've done enough, if that makes sense. Okay, now, bear with me. Okay. So the Ace of Pentacles is the financial situation, and the Eight of Swords is the lack of communication over it, not seeing eye to eye. So as I say, money and finances is a problem in a relationship, causing a lack of communication and difficulties. Because this person will not communicate with you, that's draining your energy. You're having to tighten your belt, make use of what you've got already, or buy new things. Rather than buy new things. And so although you've done enough and it's time to put your feet up and take a break, you know, the energy underneath is that you want to put down roots. You need stability and security in your life, and that this person knows that it's in the balance, really, as to whether you can see a future and put down roots with them, or whether you're going to need to move on and meet somebody else. And the pivotal issue is whether you can resolve these problems with regard to finances. Okay. So, in the near future, the Princess of Swords is direct communication, wanting to get to the truth of a problem. If you're female, then this would tell me that you don't feel you've got the influence in this situation. A man does. If you're a male asking about a female, then she wants some answers. She wants clarity and some answers. But as I say, if there is a lack of communication and there's stubbornness, then that's going to be quite difficult. At least you're both coming up as air energy, and the air signs Libra, Gemini and Aquarius, if not sun signs, if it's air energy in the natal chart, means that you have the ability to really communicate. As I say, it's not that this person doesn't know how to communicate, it's just they choose not to. They don't want to talk about this because they know they're wrong. They're in the wrong. Okay. So, and it's really strange because I get this sense with your person, when he's face to face with you, or she is face to face with you, this person's very attentive. But then it's like they blow hot and cold when they're not physically in your presence. It's almost as though whatever they're doing takes all their energy. That you either, then you don't get this communication again. So they seem to blow hot and cold with you, or don't give you enough time, energy or attention. And you know, I can see like a wry smile on this person's face, as though they know what they're doing. They know they're winding you up. They know they're pressing your buttons. And why do they do it? They do it because they can. I think you say too much to this person. You know what they say about playing your cards close to your chest? To not give away information. You know, I feel if this person asks you questions, you're answering them before you realise that you're, you know, maybe being too open. And yet, 5 minutes before, this person could be asked a question by you when they don't want to answer it at all. So there's a real imbalance here. They've got the knowledge and the information because you've told them so much, and you don't know. You're still questioning and wondering and needing answers because they're very, very cagey. This person doesn't give away a lot at all. And he knows or she knows that that is a position of power. Knowledge is power. If they know more than you, they're in a position of power. So I think the message I'm getting from this is that you need to tell this person less. You know, be a lot more cautious about revealing information, not only about how you feel, but your personal circumstances. You know, yeah, be a bit more of a closed book, not so open. This is background information. And the Seven of Cups is suggesting that either within the last 6 months, it can be more recent energies, somebody pulled the rug from under this connection. And I get the sense prior to this happening, you felt this had a future. You felt that this was going somewhere. And when this happened, this rug being pulled from underneath you, it left you reeling and wondering about whether there was anything else left, how to handle things, what to do for the best. So it does feel to me as though some kind of information came to light, something was revealed that actually really shook things up for you. And it also tells me that somebody had choices or options in love. So even then, the message of this card is that you needed more answers, more information to get clarity about how to react to this, how to handle it and what to do. So again, it's been the energy of this other person that they keep you in the dark. Okay. And then the card underneath this, to give you more information, is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is saying that, you know, things are beyond your control. Nothing much you can do to change the circumstances. You've been hanging around and waiting either for this person to change or to resolve these problems that have happened quite a long time ago that this person still don't want to talk about. So the Hanged Man is a very clear message. It's saying emotionally, you need to either forgive what's happened here, let it go, put it in the past once and for all, move on with this relationship in a positive way. I mean, you know, whenever something happens in the past that hurts you or upsets you, if you do start again with this person and move forward, there is the risk, a chance that it could happen again in the future. So you take that chance. The other alternative with the Hanged Man is you recognise the spiritual lesson that you needed to learn from this person and this situation, and you let it go. What I will say to you is that if there continues to be a lack of communication and problems, you know, time is running out, as I said to you. A solution needs to be found. I can't see you hanging around waiting on this person indefinitely. There is a time limit here. But whether you've reached that yet or not, I'm not sure. You know, the whole message of this reading is, how does this person feel about you? Well, male or female, the energy of the sword cards is more intellectual, thinking with the head, not the heart. So that tells me there's been a lot of mind games here between the two of you. As I say, so far, I kind of feel that if you're asking about a man, the man has kind of got the upper hand, is better at the mind games than you are. If you're asking about a female, then I think you already know that you've got the upper hand in this situation. But there's no cups in this reading at all. There's no outpouring of feeling or emotion. So since that upheaval and the rug being pulled from underneath you, the Wheel of Fortune brought change. Now, you know, the wheel can turn in an upward direction, a change for the better, or it can turn in the reverse, a change for the worst. I feel in this situation there's been mixed feelings and emotions here. Whatever pulled the rug from underneath you was a change for the better for this person you're asking about. Something happened in their life that they're pleased about, they're happy about. But it was actually, emotionally, a change for the worse for you, and you weren't sure whether that was it, or whether there's a chance to get back together again. All I can surmise from this is maybe this person was with somebody else, and you're not sure if this is something permanent or if it's a flash in the pan and they may come back. And then to give you more information about the Wheel of Fortune, and that's recent energy, since this change for the worse for you and for the better for them, there's been a break. And I feel it's actually a number of months that there's been time apart. What I do sense with this card is that there's been a stressful situation that you've needed to heal from. You've needed to step back from people, circumstances, relationships, love, to heal the wounds. And this is why this crystal Aventurine is here. So you need to let go of what's happened. Asking about how this person feels, well, you know, there's no cups, there's no love, there's no energy here that is telling me that you've got a future with this person. I'm going to be really blunt about it. What it's telling me is that there was an important lesson to be learnt here, and that now you're going through a process of healing, and that if you sit down and talk things through, whether this is with close friends or family members, or even have some counselling about this, you will get over it. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that it's changed you as a person. I think part of the message is you mustn't be quite so open, especially with other people that are cagey and aren't equally open as you, because that then means that there's an imbalance in the relationship and it's not going to work anyway. If one person has control and the other person doesn't, or one person has influence and the other person doesn't, then it's not going to lead to happiness. So you've had a number of months to sit down, heal. You may well get this opportunity. I did say to you there's a sense here of an opportunity for communication. I feel you'll meet in a neutral place. I don't get the sense that it's going to be either at your home or their home. I feel it could be a neutral place. I it might be that there's something about finances or money that you need to just sort out once and for all, and then you can have closure and let this go. But if you're hoping that this person has feelings for you, quite frankly, I would say I think this person is quite cold emotionally and doesn't open their heart. And even if, I don't know if it's any compensation or any sort of makes things any easier, you know, if this person hasn't opened their heart to you, they're not going to easily open their heart to another person unless they really, you know, do learn and grow. So I just get a couple more cards just for guidance for you. Bear with me. Okay. Oh, how lovely. See the shroud over her head? After sadness, your wishes will come true. The sooner you let this go and move on, heal those wounds, the sooner love is coming into your life. Bear with me a minute. There's quite a few cards came out there. I just want one more. Oh, this is lovely. So, I said to you about an imbalance in a relationship. Your wish is coming true. What you are now going to what you're going to manifest in your life in the future is this balanced, harmonious, equal partnership. Something that is going to make you feel good about you, and that person, you're going to make them feel good about them. It's a blending of yin and yang energy. You complement each other. You bring out the best in each other. There's not many relationships that do that. So you really need to look at this situation with this person, heal it, let it go, as the Hanged Man, release it. Forgive this person for what they've done to you. You know, you've learned you're not going to actually, you know, get the wool pulled over your eyes again. You won't put up with or tolerate an imbalanced relationship, and this is why you're manifesting the Justice card, which is Libra. Libra's all about relationships and commitment. Your wishes are going to come true. You've got commitment ahead of you, but don't waste any more time thinking about this person. As I say, you may need to meet them in a neutral place, something to do with either property or money or something that, you know, neither of you have sorted out yet, but messages, move on, and you're moving on to something wonderful. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the pick a card reading, or pick a tarot pack reading. It's been a pleasure to do that for you. I will be doing some more in future. I'm about to do one on twin flames. So if you are interested in that, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then, you know, anything I post will certainly be brought to your attention. Okay, so thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed it. All right, God bless. Bye for now.